Do I really have the energy to cut that cable? Brake cable ends. So I was thinking ahead, seeing as I'm planning on building a bunch of bikes over the course of my lifetime, and I didn't necessarily know how many. I at least can build 50 now. So what these are just crimp-on cable ends and crimp-on cable housing ends. So what they do is, well, you know what they do. So the brake kit that I used, if I just pull this cable housing out, because it's the shortest and the easiest, comes with these cast cable end housings. If I get real close, you can see, actually I think they might be CNC. They don't actually fit down here in the adjuster barrels at all. Let me grab one of these nice little aluminum ones. Now these are the same shape and size as the ones that are on the other end from the factory. They fit the end of the cable where we cut. I could just push them on and call it good at that, but I got a clipper and a crimper, because why not? And what do you know? They fit down in the adjuster perfectly nice. So to use this crimper end, I'm just gonna try and match the crimp as much as I can in regards to where it's at. It's about 1/8 of an inch up. Look at that. That is professional. And that one's done. Now we can just slide that back on. Oh wait, there's another step to this. Because we got to slide that back on. Run it through how we have it routed. Drop it down. Drop it down into our cable housing. Now we don't have our brakes adjusted yet, but we can get a guesstimate to our final length. I've installed brake kits on bikes before. The rule of thumb that I always did, because you're going tighter, not looser, is go about a finger width to about 1 inch from the end of the adjuster nut with your clippers. And that'll give you plenty of room. Grab one of your cable ends. Alright, we're back again with another episode. And girlfriend Allie's with us. We're just going to be doing some little stuff. Getting the right bracket on for the headlight. Or getting the front wheel trued.
Maybe putting the tire in rim. Or the tube. Maybe putting the tire and tube on it.
Tire and tube's already on the front.
Oh, okay.
Not on the back yet, but we don't have the spokes for the back yet.
Okay. It's just weird to me that it's the same color as the one that was 20 years old.
Oh, no, I got the same ones.
Gotcha. I thought you were going with white. The more I know.
Wanted to go with white, but they don't come in white wall. They come in gum.
That's dumb.
Yeah. Oh, we could get the throttle cable set. Alright, let's start with the bracket. First things first, we should probably take the light off.
And this is what a third hand is useful for.
Oh yeah. This is right there. Right here. No? Water. Here. So why are you allowing me to do this?
I mean, it's a bit cheaper than a project car.
That it is. By a grand margin. Also, it fulfills my motorcycle needs without needing a motorcycle permit. So, this bracket is advertised as going onto a basket. As you can see, I don't have a basket.
Yeah.
Closest thing to a basket I have is my quill.
And this is what a ratcheting monkey wrench would be so nice for. Or, you know, just getting a socket and ratchet.
Where's my 10 mil, damn it?
I'd almost want to throw like a bit of latex glove in there. But I'm not sure that it's worth just to try and help give it a little extra stability with the rotation. You know?
What I'd really like to do. So, this same company makes another version of this light that's battery powered. I would not be against well, no, then I'd be SOL for that one. So what do you want to do? Do you want to true the wheel, or we should have pulled the lights, or pulled the lights and mirror and trued the wheel.
I was thinking about that. And then we got distracted by other things.
Yay, attention deficit disorder! Alright, I'll loosen it back up. I didn't use those gloves yet. All right. Up we go. Lesbian power. That is really sticky. No, it's sticky because the tire's rubbing on the fork.
Right for a different kind of loopy hands.
Yeah. Alright. Now we let that sit for like 10 minutes. We're on the one road. Turn the one low. We're on the road to God knows where. Northmen, Southmen, comrades all, Dublin, Belfast, Cork and Donegal. You can let it rotate. 650D is the French size. 584 or 44 is the ISO size. 26 by 1.5 is the American size. See why finding bike tires is complicated? Mm-hmm. So we already did one around.
It's significantly better by about 1 centimeter.
So we're going to do one more around. Halfway through.
Mm-hmm. It's amazing what fractions of a degree really make a difference.
It's so much easier than trying to straighten out a rim after a crash. I have tried to flatten so many tacos. It is a pain in the ass. Like, seriously, when I broke my shoulder blade, when I was 14, trying to straighten that rim out was a pain in the ass.
I'm sure.
Like, I didn't bend any spokes. I didn't crack the rim band. So it's like, okay, this is a salvageable rim. But the thing looked like a Lay's potato chip. It's like, the bike came down on my shoulder blade. That's how it broke.
Bubble wrap, I swear.
Being gay isn't just about the adult fun time. It's about other really important things.
Like becoming a bike stand.
And deep philosophical discussions about people who've been dead for long times. About how they were actually gay. Because have you actually read their diary? And not just the sanitized bibliography written by a straight white person?
Yeah, it's one thing to be like, yeah, this is their friend, and another one to be like, we can't really, give such words meaning that didn't exist then, but like they would probably be what we would now call this is a reasonable thing to say.
And then you actually read their poetry and it's just like, her vagina was the tightest, most delicious thing ever. And it's just like, yeah, those two women were definitely
Well, like I said, what they would have called themselves is not something that we can really say because they didn't necessarily have those words that we do now. But, they were probably what we now call gay. Like, what's his name? You know the guy that looks like he has a bird in his mouth? Famous writer?
Oh, yeah!
I can't think of his name. Not surprisingly. Like, he was very much a man who loved other men. We would now call that gay. He probably had a different word for it. But that's kind of beside the point. And I also really love his, I think it's his niece that, like, was born, like, a week or two after he died. That's literally just him, but a woman, but twice as gay.
She's awesome.
I still can't remember either of their names, but, like... And she openly admitted to being him. In like, her diary and stuff like that. Like, for those that believe in reincarnation, she was absolutely her uncle.
Hey, we're almost already done.
Mm-hmm. Wiggles your tube at me.
But yeah, if either the front rim or the rear rim pops,
New rims.
new rims. We're going with 1 3 or 26 by 1 3/4, and we're using the 26 by 1 3/4 tires that I got early, and we'll stack these Kendas to the side for the next Schwinn that I get.